Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of Let's Play Beholder with me, Scruffy Joe. I like to try and, as much as possible, roleplay things like this because it makes them more real in some way. So what happened was I was sitting here before I went away. I recorded the first 2 episodes of this, and at the end of the second episode I got this instruction to evict a man, and I thought, okay, and I turned it off and I went away and made some lunch and whatnot, and I've been thinking about that ever since. And I've been thinking, actually I'm just going to pause the game. I'm thinking I was so kind of interested in learning the mechanics of the game and the way it played that I went through the first bit with the first guy who was in room number 1 and he was making drugs or something. You know, he was clearly a bad news guy. He had a broken bottle in there and, you know, gambling habit. So there were lots of stuff to be worried about there. You had to kind of report him because he was a bad person. The police came along and they took him away, and they gave him a bit of a duffing up, and they took him away. And then the next mission was, okay, just investigate this guy. So I did. I just sat there and I just blindly, I got this list of objectives. It was like, talk to this guy, talk to this guy, talk to this guy. And I went through all of them, talk to his wife, ask questions, find out what he wants to do, what he likes, what he enjoys doing. And basically, it's this chap, right? So we found out that he's a pipe-smoking wine enthusiast who likes chess and enjoys photography. He used to own the building, and now he works as a tobacconist. He's done nothing wrong. But because he likes a bit of chess and enjoys photography, he's clearly some sort of free-thinking anarchist who's going to cause mischief and trouble everywhere he goes. So now I've got to evict this guy, and that is entirely on me, because I could have just reported that he likes smoking a pipe. I didn't have to report everything. But I was just so sort of in the moment of following the instructions of learning how the game works, and I forgot the consequence. So now the consequence is I've got to evict this guy, and as a result of that I asked, what about his wife? What do I do with his wife? And they said, we don't care what you do with his wife. So I could possibly evict him but let her stay, but then she's going to be a bad news. That's not going to end well. And so I asked, well, what do I do? How do I evict someone? And they said, well, you can either find them guilty of something and call the police, or I could politely ask him to leave. So that's going to go really badly, and I don't know how to get out of it. That's what happened at the end of last time. And since then, over my lunch break, since I stopped playing, all I've been thinking really is, oh no, I've totally fouled this up, because he doesn't deserve that in the slightest. But having said that, now all I need to do is just discover that he's got any one of these ridiculous things that he owns, and we can have him done as a criminal, and then that'll be fine. Or not, I don't know. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of money. I think I'm going to have to put a camera in one of these guys in this house. I think it's night time at the minute. I think it's why everyone's in bed. Yeah, so I'm going to check that, see if there's been any more newspapers. That's my son. Why is he out at night? What's going on? Let's ask him how he's doing with the university. He hates the mines. Told you 100 times that working in the mines is hard but well respected. Studying. Haven't missed a single class. Okay, none of this has changed. Household chores. Okay, he has no new information for us. He is out late though, which is a bit worrying. I'm gonna just see if anyone's stolen this. Nope. Let's have a chat to Nathan. He is selling apples, which are illegal. Yeah. That might lead to some interesting times. Right, let's find out what the wife wants, because she's obviously a bit... But, so what I've decided now, right, okay, so I've got to get rid of that guy. There's nothing I can do about that. I've got... The mission is have him evicted. I've got 231 hours. That has to happen. No two ways about it. So what I'm going to do now, from now on, is I'm going to be really cautious about what I tell the government. I talked with our neighbour, they're really nice. Man in a top hat walks near the house occasionally. You can buy some things from him. What? Okay, what's she saying? Okay, they're having a bit of an argument. I'm the master of bringing people down, apparently. Oh dear, she's really upset with us. Traders, right. Selling household supplies. Old woman on the second floor showed me the perfume soap she brought from him last month. I don't have anything like that now. Can you take a look? Blah blah blah. Other useful items. We have an entire box of coal tar soup. Ugh. Go and meet him and buy sweets for Martha. The poor thing hasn't had any treats for months. Okay, sweets for this guy. Okay. Just asked you to buy chocolate for our little one. I didn't even ask for a bar of strawberry perfume soap for myself. It's okay, I'll buy some sweets. What? Didn't quite get that. Buy sweets. Buy it and bring it to me, don't give it to Mum. I'm not quite sure what's the problem there. That was weird. I'm going to figure that out later, because right now... I'm just going to double check. They're both going to work. Doo-doo-doo, I'm not up to anything. So right, I need a couple of cameras. I am quite well off at the minute, so I'm just going to buy a big one and a small one. We're going to put the small one in there. Actually, Do 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 do. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm clearly doing something wrong. It's just right. What have you got? Nothing illegal. That might be his wife. Oh no, that's the one upstairs. Okay, we're alright. Thank goodness for that. Okay. So I need to actually buy some sweets from the guy in the top hat. This is kind of... I've also got to keep an eye out and make sure he doesn't do anything illegal while he's under the cameras, because that's what we're really kind of looking for, is an excuse to get him to move out. My ideal scenario, if I could just blackmail him to move out. So she's annoyed because instead of buying... I bought the wrong thing apparently. I should have bought sweets when I really bought chocolate. Silly. Learn about what happened. Oh, she's ill. Wait in line forever only to find out I needed a prescription. Hey, there's a doctor living upstairs. I wonder if we can ask him. We'll find aspirin for Martha. Okay. Buy some candy for her. We've just got to get him evicted. Hello! Ask about aspirin. Can you obtain these medications? No. But I have the right to prescribe or receive medication. You have to go to the hospital or trade with those who don't need it. Let's have a chat. Heard the news accident in the Northern Mines. There were victims. This isn't in the newspapers yet. Rumours. Okay. Thanks, buddy. What's this new directive? It is illegal to wear or sell jeans. Blimey O'Reilly. It's getting confusing. I need to ask this guy to leave. Hello. Yes. I get right to the point. I've received an order to evict you from the building. What? They want to evict me from my apartment? That's unthinkable. If I could, I would have left this pokey hole long time ago. My problem shouldn't bother you. Thanks for the warning. What are you going to do? I'm going to offer help. I want to help you. Why don't you leave the city? This is suspicious, Carl. Why would you care about me? I'm being hunted. It's hard to believe anyone is interested in my troubles. No, I am. I'm pretty sure I kind of screwed this up for this guy, so... I was sent to the tobacco shop, to that tiny wooden booth near the fish market. They took my absentee certificate. Without it, I'm stuck here. You understand? What's an absentee certificate? You should know such things, Carl. This is the document you need to either enter the strategic facilities or leave the city. Railway stations, ports, roads, checkpoints, all closed to me. You won't believe me. I've received a response from the ministry. The document was sent to the archives for the data update. They said I could obtain them there. I went to the archives. They said there are no documents left. I spent a week in the line to see an inspector about submitting a detection appeal. A few months later I was told I'd used the wrong form in my application. You mean the documents are lost in the archives? Yes, the documents are in the archive. They say it's a plot to drive visitors crazy. I don't know if it's a joke or not. The Ministry of Distribution has clean hands. There's nothing we can do about the archives. Let's see what we can do about the certificate. Asked me to obtain his absentee form from the archive. So we know who works in the archive, don't we? It was Mark. Hello, Mark. Asking about aspirin, because family first, everyone. Family first. No. Don't know anything about medicine. My wife deals with this. That's handy. What about your wife? Oh, okay, mate. Sorry. Talk about how to help the old fella. You know this even without me. He doesn't trust me. I need your help. One good man can't obtain the documents from the archives. Who are you talking about? The documents of good people aren't taken to the archives. Don't feed me a line. I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't trust me, but I'm gonna be honest because maybe that will make him trust me. I'm talking about Shimmer from Apartment 1. He fell from grace with the state and he took his absentee certificate and now he's stuck here. I don't like him. Oh, we're in trouble. He works in the tobacco shop but has never given me tobacco for free. He behaves like this and speaks rudely because he's afraid. Help me, bring me his absentee certificate. They can't leave without it. Deal, but you owe me a bottle of whiskey. I won't be able to access the confiscated documents without it. I've got a bottle of whiskey. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Just needed to trigger the next part of the conversation. There's the whiskey. Okay, I'll get the papers. Come back later. Good man. Okay, this is going to be probably a criminal offence. But I don't think that matters. What I've really realised is that we're fighting against the state. So let's have a quick knock on the door and see. Oh no, she's down there. Hang on. Do you know about aspirin, lady? Talk about aspirin. I was given this in the hospital. Can you give me the pills? My daughter is sick. The weather is nasty. Bring me a cardigan. Find the cardigan and continue the conversation later. Righto. Now hang on a minute, the guy's back. So, you should have hopefully some sort of sweets. Oh, there's aspirin. There's a cardigan, which is cheaper than aspirin. Right, let's get some of that. Let's get some of that. I understand now. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Charge. Where'd she go? Right, firstly. Talk about sweets. Here you go. Here's my sweets. When I close my eyes, I can see those bowls leading the previous building manager. Yeah. Breaks my heart. Okay. Purge these thoughts from your mind. I'm going to be nice from now on. I've got 208 hours to figure out this guy's problems, get his past papers back from the thing, and get him safely out of town. We're going to be fine. Now I need to find that woman and go and give her this cardigan. Not quite sure where she went. They're having a row. She's off to work. Okay. Hello. Cardigan, we said, didn't we? Cardigan. Thank you very much. Right, where's the wife? Oops. You're telling me I can't talk to her because she's reading? That would be a pain. Now where's... He's the archivist, isn't he? What's the latest news? Ooh, railway's closed. Northern border has been blocked. No good. Yes, I did that already. Yes, I did that already. Okay. That's weird then. So what am I doing? Finding my wife. Got the aspirin. He obviously hasn't got them yet. Let's have a quick chat with the wife. Sort out the aspirin problem. Here you go. Found some aspirin, so she should be fine, comrade. She'll feel better in a couple of days. Good. Great. Okay, so I think he's just going off to work. So I've just got two orders on the books at the moment. We've got wait for these papers, and this is connected to this order here. So everything else is fine. Everything else is completed and shaded off. We can evict him, but we've had a nice conversation with him and we've promised to help him out. So that's what we're going to do, but we've got to wait for the other fella to come back from work, hopefully with those papers. And then we can give him them and say, here you go, well done. We've already paid for those papers with a bottle of whiskey. But we couldn't seem to have a conversation about it yesterday, so... a little bit confused. Oh, and he wants to have a chat about something. What's happened? I met a nice girl and want to ask her out. First night of the Lights of Hope will take place in a couple of days. Actors from the capital arrive too. Wait, who's that girl? Andrei Gorchik. She's beautiful and smart. She likes going to the theatre. I heard she wants to go to the opening night. This is my chance, Father. I don't have enough money for the tickets. How much? $5.50. This is big money. That's like, you pay for the repairs on a building and they're like $5.50. I mean, what if he falls in love and then does something stupid because he's a young man in love? What if he doesn't fall in love and then does something stupider because he's not got a woman there to calm him down like a young man in love? These decisions are... I mean, this is my son we're talking about. Yeah, let's talk about it later. Yeah, talk about it later. Right now, I need to check on any new laws. No. Still got Paul Williams as an issue. Right. No, you're the wrong person. Got a bar of chocolate, that might come in handy at some point. Can't spy on people in here. Probably a good thing, it's Bath. Oh, she's my daughter, what's going on with you? No. Oh, that's possibly the wrong exclamation mark. What do you want? What happened? The aspirin didn't help, she needs a doctor, find a doctor. Don't you want to take her to the doctor? We visited the doctor already. He said give her some aspirin and clean her nose. Find a good doctor. Oh, blast. Okay, that mission seems to be done because he's got an exclamation mark going on there. Strike a deal with Rannick. Ha! Yay, we've got the papers. Now we just need to find Rannick and give him those papers. Okay. We also need to talk to the doctor. Here you go, doctor. Can you come and look at my daughter? My daughter is sick. Can you examine her? Of course I'll examine her. It's my duty. I'm a doctor. Sweet. Oh, I've just done that. I've just pressed it twice. Cool, that's happening. Now, where's the old dude gone? With the beard. Oh my god, the TV's broken. The same cartoon is on every day. You eat the same food every day. What do you suggest? Not feeding you? Oh dear, right, I've got to fix the TV. Oh, hold on. There's a new directive as well. All sorts of things are going on. We've got a new directive, we've got a mission about the TV, and we've finally got to speak to this guy. Here, your documents. Yes, I am. Here you go. Here's your stuff. Incredible, you did it. Yes. Nothing will prevent me from leaving. I'm afraid it's not good. My wife tried to buy train tickets, but they didn't sell them to her. It seems we've been blacklisted. It's never easy, is it, folks? You never beat the state. We must find a way to leave the city and get as far away from here as we can. Or leave the country. Can I help? I'll try and think of something. At least it's a blacklisting and not a list of people to be executed. Ah. Right. He's playing the piano. Okay. Right, so I've got a broken TV. This kid wants money for date night. I've got 189 hours to evict this dude. Let's phone. Do you phone the repairman? I'm not really sure. Right, I've just realised this episode's gone on for such a long time. End conversation because we don't actually want to talk to that person. What's that? We need a thing. Do 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 do. I love the way he comes bowling out of there like. Hello, trade man. Trade me a part for my TV. Or was it a screwdriver? I'm going to buy a screwdriver. What the heck? Didn't actually want to talk with you, but I'll tell you what. Don't seem to be able to help him with his desire to go to the dance anymore, so maybe he's missed the dance. No, no. Why is my entire family is really inconsiderately standing in front of the TV while I'm trying to fix it? No! Not now, Martha. I need a soldering iron. I've got a new message. I bought a screwdriver for no reason. First evening performance of the Capital play on... Oh dear, we missed it. Not silly stories that hurt. Oh, okay, we've done a good thing. We did a good thing. By not allowing our son to go to see the play, he has avoided taking part in a riot. We also have a doctor with an exclamation point up there. I need to figure out a way of helping this dude escape as well. If I don't sort my act out soon, I'm going to have to evict this guy. And this is the peril of the game. So I'm going to call this one. This is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching episode 3. I'm going to carry on in a minute and see how I get on with trying to fix this guy's terrible problems with his lifestyle. Which I caused. Because I'm awful. Thanks.